How's it going, everyone? My name is Mr. Tuesday, and I'm about to solve the Saturday crossword for March 7th, 2026. And this crossword is by Fritz Junk, I think. Let's see what he has in store for us today, because right now I need to pronounce his name. Oh, look at those squares. Look how it's arranged. So 100 bones. So it could be like send something. What travelers typically have in America. Okay, so and here's something. Word that comes from the Japanese for picture plus character. Emoji. The band. Ooh. Maybe it's like band together to come together. But I see something for 34 down. Telejo of Yosa is Anya. Closing. And the First Amendment protector free. That's the Bill of Rights. It protects you. Protects you. Part of a Grim Reaper costume. This could be a hood. That's what it could be. A dry stream bed, and what else? Takes off road. That's maybe a directive and an order. Don't know. And gestures of incredulity. S. What about something here? A cavity, low notes, but not the lowest. S. Here, number two. It's not VP, sadly. And what first has over second, or but no. I'm gonna go back to emoji. A prayer presenter. Could be a vicar. I think this was eccentric. I do Helio. Band. Try team. Taxing as a test. Could be hard. I don't know. It's hard like this. Throw spray. S. It's not wipeout. Controller floods in the video game fair. Okay, it's not Moses, sadly. How about they'll do here? 30 down. We got Tammy Braxton, most likely. And also establishments where smoking is allowed. S. A location of a notorious 33 down. Abbreviation too. I don't really know. Walked off with. Try rad. Ironically enough. So what about establishments where smoking is allowed? I'm thinking about barbecue pits, maybe. That's probably what it is. New pits. Keep ran. Oh, Simon Rouge and Minute Noir. The S is here. So reply when fighting for the chat. I think this is can I nah. When you have smoking, we're trying to cook barbecue here. What I mean this is. What's lacking in a crowded elevator? Well, obviously space. Could be space here? What else am I missing? Alright, so like the layout of the 13 black squares in this puzzle. They're open. Maybe not. The stoics are pointed at them. Yes. Alright. Energy. Them. A dye-yielding shrub. I don't know. Say whatever you're gonna say. I think it's spit it out. Let's spit it out at the designated speed. Whatever that is. Alright. Transpire upon. Put an up here. Heavens. It's not Oigan somehow. It's gonna have to be something else. Connect with. It's not bond. What about MRI induction units? Yes, there. God willing. I think it's be it so here. Flash. Not tram. Okay, so wintergreen status repeatedly in catch 22. I don't know. Spot for sweat. It's not spot. Wife carrying Finland and cheese rolling in England. There's not an or there. So I guess it has to be plural. Maybe it could be sport. Screen grab. It's not a picture. What about the dry stream bed? It's not an oven. Could be RSVP here. The arms may hold. I think, oh boy. Far from it. It's not at all. Something rouge and medic noir. Could be Velox. This could be Tina. Okay. Pit joints. Thinking for this one, this could be what was this? Let's see that. What's lacking in a crowded elevator? What do you think it's lacking? Huh. I feel like there has to be a consonant here. So if we put a P or even an R, what is this? Maybe a Rasta. But that's pretty much a job worshiper. Far from it. Nope. That makes sense. ASAP would be 35 frost in this state. Also, Oest, because it makes sense, so keep a hood. Takes off-road. I don't know. Throw spray to try shreds now, because I'm thinking of a D here. I'm going to put that D there. Now, taxing as a test. It's not steep. What would this be? A prayer presented. Something there. How about Tony? Even better. Room. Yes. This is going to be elbow room. Sure. Prayer presented as a rabbi. Now, this could be rib joints now. I think that makes sense. One. Okay. Do I insist would make sense for 14 down. But not may I insist because we got a ratty. Right. Do I insist? How about no I insist? Yes. Home of the National Automobile Museum. Try read one. Look, I got Elm Street. So, cause a cold sweat. It's not Freddy Krueger, but something else entirely different. We're not talking about protectee for 23 down. That's something entirely different. It's like, what is protecting the First Amendment? Takes off road, make up for plots. So I have the vowel here. Oh, the money in Reykjavik, Iceland. It's not pronoun. Flash. What even that is. Try spire. Let's try it. Like the crescendo and rebels bolero. Whatever that is. Make up a plot be land. What about takes off road? Whatever that is. One who makes a living from fish. Maybe that has to be a bird. Like a bird of sorts. Okay. What about status? Maybe I'm able instead. Now, the screen grab. Figure that out. It's not in sun. It's got Anya there. Does anyone else sense impending doom? Maybe this could be B. Yeah, that would make sense. Not yet seen. We convert them no. Rare bird. Boy. Kind of 48 frost. This can be in. Maybe stem or stem. Now, not just the headline gulf. Let be the deets. The deets. This woman, I have no idea still. And Stokes are pointed to them. Hey, connect with. What that is. Maybe I can put an ED here. Transpire thereupon. Heat up. Yeah. Layout of the central 13 blank squares. Anyway, that is seen. As a racket. Cavalry. Maybe this is played. Maybe that's Pitts. Takes off road. Ooh, that's. I am going to look things up to get this out of the way. Okay, seems to be a woman. Leanne Moriarty. That was a woman. Right. Not yet seen. Clear this out. I'm putting converts. Screw this. The crescendo in Bolero. What even is this? It's supposed to be steady. apparently. So it could be continuous. Catch 22. Yeah, he's AWOL. I think that's pretty obvious. So this is not BA, so, and this is Flash. Like, what else am I missing? Look at the currency in Iceland. It is a krona, right there. Okay, what about screen grab? Could be power. So then I can have Spa, the one who makes a living from fish. Don't know. Maybe there's a re here. This could be a shark, I see. Hope so. Right? Flash. Elon? I think so. How about the MRI induction units? Right. Field strength of the magnet is measured in Teslas. I'll try that then. Obviously, the S is there. So why else would I think otherwise? Is the term here poco a poco? Yes. So obviously D's not there. H ain't there. Something else. So these are gonna be races. See that? So I want to say recalls here. Do that. Ooh, part of a Grim Reaper costume. It's not cool. Okay, so lowness. Might as well put the S here. Nope. How about I'm an idiot? Yes. Does anyone else sense impending doom? Am I what? So this is gonna be face palms. I can see that. So this definitely could. Now, what else? Close it. Fine. Cause of a cold sweats. Let's be nice. Now, committal, is that really a word, KG? I guess so. I really guess so. Alright. Now, open the gate door. It's not allowed something. And I feel like this is more right? It keeps a narrow passage passable. It's not straight. Okay. So, whatever, night something here. A nightmare. Yes. Admits, it's part of, in on, a narrow passage passable. Give it a T, envelop with a ring. In hand? So I think this is not card sharp, I'll try. Waggish. Maybe this has me drool because I see Starman, right? Act constructively, tone, 1-0. Is that really the case? How about one eye? It's a hundred bone C spot. Yeah, the C is definitely there. I can see that. Ah, drawl. That's what it is. 1L. So it's not in gold, but it has to be something else, like N. Huh. What about dry stream bed? Is that an list? Yes. Designed for drying hops. Yeah, drying hops. That would make sense. Okay. Da, 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 da. Heavens. Hmm. See, Stokes. A Matador's sword. With a flat blade curved at the top. Ah, so it's a sword. Anyways. I could try end up. Try that. Central to electioneering. Could it be Ione? How about that? Take this out. Probably try zipped instead. I'm gonna try O here. I'm gonna try Leighton. Leighton. So maybe this is Impale. Now the First Amendment protected. Maybe the ACLU. Am I nuts? Okay. Low notes. Maybe ties. So the layout of the central 13 black squares. Spread out. But what is the word? Think of billows. I'm gonna try. Maybe this is like a two here. Right here. So back then. But now. Thanks. I see patheism. So basically, this is no. Alright. So what do you think this is? So I got the ED here. I have deets, Ione. Because a woman's central to electioneering. Got Ione there. Oh boy. So maybe this is actually the omniverse then. Yeah, it could be that. Could be that. Connect with, I see time two. So clear this up. Maybe how about ensue here? So maybe this is slosh, this assistant. Okay. Hey, what first has over second and the die yielding shrub. I still don't know about that. Alright. This is not scattered, sadly. It's gonna be Toros now. Heavens. Dear Moses. Alright. Still have the S on top of the D. Still don't make any sense. Would have a lead up here. This could be in tempo. A rare bird. Oddity. Holy Moses? Still not done. I am still not done. Holy Moses spit it out omniverse, Taitu, Toros, and Su deeds. Oddity makes sense. In tempo? In tempo? This is what? Doesn't really make any sense though. Six like that. Inhaler and these low notes. So this is definitely an honest. So it's not towers, but those. And so's. Okay, but it has to be something else, seriously. Maybe this is not. This is gonna have to be colors. This is Sam's. Okay. This is something different. It's not something here. Okay. I think it has to be win here. So I can have twos. Because right now I have to understand 20 down here. So what would that be? So no code. So I'm gonna have ACLU. But I have to cast here. Am I what? Maybe this is wash. Still wrong. Oh, solved it finally. Well, now that's finally on my hair. I go to sleep.